The St. Nevis Karate Federation recently concluded their summer self-defense camp. Joining us is Clement Johnson, president of the St. Nevis Karate Federation, joined by Clement Jr. and Clejon, participants in this self-defense camp. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning.
Happy you all could join us this morning. So let's jump right into the conversation. Let's start with the motivation. What motivated you to start a self-defense summer camp?
Well, I can say that I always had the motivation to do stuff like that. While I was teaching, when the summer come, you know, once you're a teacher and the summer come,
Yes.
you really ain't got much to do, but you have your children to deal with. So
Yes.
I think this was like my 6th or 7th summer camp.
Okay.
So it all started when I was at Washi. And I noticed that most of the kids that come around me was kind of weak. And I worked out, okay, how I can help to develop these guys' character and their physical being. So that basically was my motivation.
So I say congratulations on your 6th or 7th year. So congratulations on that. And are you still teaching or you're not teaching? Because you said when you used to teach.
Well, I am officially stopped teaching in 2019.
Okay, so you're retired.
Yeah, but I'm still working. But unless you want to consider teaching karate, still teaching, but yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the main objectives of the camp? And do you think that they were accomplished since the camp has concluded?
Well, the self-defense camp, I studied in Cuba, so I learned basically 3 fighting styles.
Okay.
The main one was karate. My first fighting style was boxing, and the next one was judo.
Okay.
So I applied those 3 styles of fighting to develop the self-defense camp. So how it is done, I normally try to advertise it for females because those are the hard one to reach when they come to teaching self-defense. They more believe in dancing and they believe nobody will attack them. So with we try to teach them how to defend themselves against male attackers.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And the small one, they don't learn the same amount as the bigger guys them because depending on your age, you don't really need it as much.
Right. I agree.
In terms of the gentlemen. But
The younger
younger
ones.
But and how you can decide that they don't need it? What if they come up against a bully as big as Clement?
Well, normally, somebody this size will not be walking up and down by themselves to be
Okay.
bullied
Bullied
by
by-
somebody
okay.
this size.
Okay.
Stick within the age group.
Okay. Understood.
Okay, so can you share with us some of the importance of empowering individuals to protect themselves?
Well, you see, being able to defend yourself or protect yourself, you actually build self-confidence. Because remember, being able to defend yourself is not you going out to attack people. Is you being able to turn on that switch
Yes.
when it's necessary and turn it off. So empowering, especially younger kids that actually today the children them ain't grow up like us who was always outside doing
Outside,
physical
That's
motor
true.
skills. They are inside doing finger skills, video games, just video games, computer texting. They text faster than me. They don't text a paragraph when they're trying to
Indeed.
send 1 or 2 words.
I agree.
So when they come around and notice they can't even do a little cartwheel or a little rollover, the stuff what we used to do, like nothing.
Nothing, indeed.
Half of them can't even do a crab back.
Nope.
So you actually have to develop them from scratch.
We had a conversation just now, Mr. Johnson, about the cell phones. How do you deal? Are the kids allowed to bring cell phones to your camp? And how do you ensure that they stay off of those cell phones if they are allowed to bring them?
The thing is, the camp is very physical and a lot of observing have to be done or else you will not learn it.
Okay.
For example, if I'm teaching you how to pick up somebody and toss them on the ground, you see you don't start to smile, it sounds good. Who won't be interested in learning how to actually pick up somebody and toss them on the ground if they're trying to grab you? So why would you worry about your cell phone when you're learning to do something like, man, I might be able to toss this person on the ground, or if you throw a punch, make him miss and fall him, stuff like that. So it's very catching. It's like when we used to watch WWE wrestling.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
So they stay off the cell phones in that case. Right.
So, Mr. Johnson, what about those persons out there, like negative persons, like let's say a Cortensia, who has an issue with, they would say it's violence, teaching persons how to fight or to protect themselves. You have some persons out there say it's teaching violence, like this one. What would you say to them?
That's easy. a country cannot be strong, right, if you do not have a strong defense. A weak person can never be strong, but a strong person could play weak and only turn on the switch when it's necessary.
Yes,
Well said.
I like that. So I'm gonna start with Clejon here. Clejon, do you enjoy karate, or are you just in karate because daddy makes you do it?
Enjoy karate.
Ooh, and at what age did you begin learning karate?
3.
At 3. Wow. Wow. Clement, what about you?
I enjoy karate.
As well? You sure daddy didn't tell you to say you enjoy karate, right?
No.
And daddy's shaking his head as well. And did you start at 3 as well?
Yes, I did.
Oh wow. Why start them so young though, Mr. Johnson?
Well, the thing is, right, they're basically around me most of the time because the mother work on shift.
Okay.
So I have my karate classes 3 days a week. And if the mother is not going to be around during the time, they're going to be with me. So that's how they start.
Okay.
At what age do you start them off?
Officially, I take people from age 5.
5
The
years.
reason is I don't want to be babysitting. Younger children take more attention.
That's
And
true.
when they're already in kindergarten, so it could be 4, but in kindergarten, because you know, people get the age later in the same year,
Yes.
and you're then accustomed to people telling you what to do. So in that way, I got you.
Okay.
And how long does this summer camp normally goes for?
It's a 2-week summer camp.
2 weeks.
It
Okay.
starts like 9 in the morning and finish at 12.
Okay. So it's
So you're actually gonna get a lot of physical action,
Intense
and then
training.
you have to go and relax
for the rest
in
of
the afternoon. Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh wow. So who are some of the persons that partner with you whilst you do this camp? Or this camp is just you alone?
But it's just me, and basically, what happens? Some of my advanced guys who have the chance, when they get the chance and they get the day off, they'll pop in and help me.
So, Mr. Johnson, what are some of the techniques, I may ask, that you teach them?
Well, I teach them. I will demonstrate some in a while.
Yes.
I teach them how to defend themselves against a choke, how to defend themselves against a knife attacker, and how to, especially females, how to defend themselves against a male attacker. Because it's not the same. You know, male are more tougher, stronger, and
than
rugged.
us. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh wow. How many children attended the camp, or teenagers? Let me not call them children because
I normally collect them from age 12 and up, even though my son is 8.
12 and up, you said.
Yes, for the summer camp.
Oh, so no 5-year-old.
No,
Oh.
the 5-year-old will be the regular karate classes.
Okay.
But for the summer camp, I take them 12 and up because, as I tell you, those stuff that I'm teaching, you don't want a little small person to be applying it on their friend, and then their friend go to sleep.
Okay. Oh yeah, indeed. So from 12, and what is the cutoff age?
Once you feel young in heart and you can take a fall
I like that.
and you have the time, you can come and learn to box, kick, fall, throw, all the nice stuff.
Oh, nice. And how many participants did you have in this year's camp?
I think it was between 15 to 16, yeah.
Okay.
That's I normally have that between 15 to 20 people.
Okay, so you can supervise.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. All right.
And Clejon, can you tell me your favorite technique that you learned?
The body slam.
The body slam. Listen.
Why the body slam?
Why you like that technique?
Why you like that one?
Because you slam people to the ground.
He likes
Show how-
wrestling.
Yes, you like a lot of wrestling.
He likes
He like to grapple.
Okay. So how do you feel being amongst the older kids? Do you ever feel like I'm too small and I shouldn't be here?
No.
Ooh, he's very
It's
confident.
the same size as me.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was 12-year-old that basically his size, because normally he will come and he will just do the exercise and sit out.
Yeah.
But then some 12-year-old came his size, I was like, okay, so you can finally get to participate.
Oh, so you enjoyed the camp,
Yes.
and did Daddy give you the chance to teach any moves while you were at the camp?
No.
That is.
He did not teach, he applied.
Oh, he applied. Okay. Let's talk about your experience at the camp. That's Clement Jr., not Daddy.
Yeah.
Junior. How was your experience at the camp, and were you teaching or were you applying, as Dad would have said?
My experience with the camp was great.
Okay.
I apply moves,
Okay.
and sometimes I even had to teach them in some
nice.
cases.
Oh, okay. So do you intend to follow in Daddy's footsteps to keep this sport alive? Because it is a sport, right?
Yes.
So do you intend to take on the legacy?
We will try.
You will try. I like that. Lacey's gonna try. Cleon, what about you? Will you carry on the legacy of this sport?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay, nice.
Do they have a committee in St. Kitts or a national body that caters to karate?
Yeah, we do have the St. Kitts Nevis Karate Federation.
Okay.
And we are open to all the different groups to actually link so that we can actually put it as far as we can.
And what about those persons who are watching who would love to join? How do they sign up to be a part of it?
Basically, they can find me on Facebook.
Okay.
And I normally train at the Victoria Road Community Center.
Okay.
Mondays and Wednesdays from 5 to 7, and Matinee Community Center on Thursdays.
Use the various community
Or
centers
even put
for
it
your
into the
sport.
curriculum.
Yeah.
Getting the community centers is not the problem.
Okay.
It's easy to get the centers, but as I said, I need my people to be able to do the work.
Okay.
They're not
all of
confident
you.
enough yet. They're not confident enough.
So what's keeping them back?
And everybody's teachers. Sometimes you're good at learning it, but then to have patience, especially to teach a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old, because those are the numbers who's going to show up first.
Yes.
The bigger people don't feel yet unless they're more apparent, have a 14 or 15-year-old who's lacking in confidence, and they'll be like, okay, then karate should pull you out of it.
Yeah.
And then the child might come, get a little rough up, mommy may want to go back, you know? But the small ones, they will be accustomed to being a little roughed up by adults.
Yeah.
So they understand, okay, the person is disciplining me. So they will stick around up to the black belt or up to different ages. But the bigger ones, is the other one to keep.
Yeah.
So my big black belts, now will have to be able to learn to deal with the 5, 6, and 7-year-olds, which demand some strong attention. There's a karate group in Nevis that is interested. And they're willing for us to meet at least once a year to do our tournament so we can test in competition, because it's a sport.
Yes.
I'm open to that. That's not an issue.
So
Okay.
I'm sure they're watching. I'm sure they will be a part of it.
Indeed. You said some moves. Are you ready to show us the moves now?
Well, easy. As well have son here.
We still got some more time, of course.
You see, last time I was here, she dressed for the beatdown.
Yeah.
Yes, but see, I wasn't aware from the beatdown, so that's why I'm dressed in a dress.
And how would you grade her after she tried?
No, she did well. She wasn't afraid.
I would have to. You got to roll back them teeth.
She did not punk. She did not punk out.
Exactly. And I was even telling him you did the real thing. So you held me tight so I know this is how somebody's
I
gonna
showed
hold
somebody self-defense move last time. And guess what? When the other females who was in the background seat, they were like, do that again.
Yeah.
How did you really get out of that?
That's good. That's good to know.
Yep.
Yeah, she did just for it, and it was real good.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I had my next, one of my black belts then was here,
Yes.
doing tornado kicks and all those crazy stuff that the mic, and the man catch the mic when the mic fly up in the
exactly.
air.
What was that technique called?
A
Tornado.
tornado kick, and so man.
So his mic dropped out of his
And
pants
he just spin and catch it.
What?
It's like it was a real Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah.
Take us back to the Matrix.
He was that good. He was that good.
There are different colored belts. This one is at what, black belt?
Yeah, he's a black belt.
And what are the other colored
Well,
belts?
we start, once you start, you'll be a white belt.
A white belt, okay.
And then we go from white to yellow,
Okay.
yellow to green, green, blue, purple, brown, and black.
Wow.
Can't miss it, you know. Because if you miss it, then you just miss it.
You check?
Skilled.
Yes.
And in between his fingers too. Skilled.
He make sure he didn't lose the equipment.
Yes.
Nope,
Realize,
he didn't.
realize.
Indeed. So, Mr. Johnson, I will let you and your boys do the demonstration while we look on.
All right, no problem.
Yes.
I see Clejon is ready. He's smiling.
John.
Put this stuff All right. And I will demonstrate 2 ways. One which is the best way to protect yourself, and one is if you know how to fight.
Okay.
All right. I will demonstrate first how to fight back.
Okay. Okay.
So the first thing he did was, I see.
Okay.
I see.
Wow. That's some serious hurt in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Now this one works if you're not strong enough to fight back. This is the way. This one works if you're not strong enough to fight back. This is the best one to do.
And run. Ah,
Run away.
I
Okay,
see.
easy. That one's pretty easy. Okay.
But I realized the focus was on his hand.
Well, the hand was around your neck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about a choke, you only take 10 seconds before you sleep.
Yeah.
So why not you like physically kick the person?
No, he will expect that.
Listen.
And
He's
if the person is big and strong, they can pick you up off your feet.
Oh,
That's
correct,
why you're the professional, Mr. Johnson. I learned a thing or two.
Come on, Michelle.
Come in, Clejon. Yes.
Big and strong.
Wow.
He likes that.
Yes.
Small.
Yeah.
Could lift.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So go for the hands. I like that.
Indeed.
Protect
Protect
your neck.
So if you're not strong enough, get the hands off your neck and run away. And if you are, defend yourself. Defend yourself.
You know who's running? You know who is running, yo?
You're thinking about it? Okay, show us one more move before we close out. One more move before we close out.
No, this is a cool move. This actually is something that you can. Let's see if you can even learn it. As I said, this is a cool move. This is something that can actually help you on the street or in school. So I'm going to do this one quick.
Okay.
Ah.
Wow. He's defending.
Yeah, that's why he put it that.
Oh.
But you
So
teach
he
them
was
to
ready, but he was
defend.
ready too.
No, but he defend and he's not.
Oh, so he just have to relax, make the person feel that he's.
No, he needs to spend all of it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Listen.
wow. So there's a lot to learn in karate. On.
I've learned a thing or two this morning.
You sure you have?
Of course. Test me.
I just
Test me this morning.
figure out after this whole situation, he's gonna be a runaway.
You know me. I
Run
just
away.
listen.